up though? I am Rama Holly, Cautious Kali. Welcome back to another edition of Say That. This is the spot to keep it real. This is the spot to speak on how you truly feel. Do you root for the underdog? Are you the underdog? Well, say that. You don't have to be a superstar nor celebrity. We can talk past or longevity. If you got something to say, you can say it here. All we ask is keep it true and make sure your words come from you. Basically, in other words, you ready to back your shit. Now let's take a trip and remember, it's only one thing better than watching the rise, and that's being a part of the rise. So join us, speak your mind, stop any and all contributions to the problem, and be the solution. Hey, say that. Stay fresh, stay blessed, and watch the rise, family.
Yo, my name is BG, calling from Bakersfield, California.
Okay.
Where I'm at, baby.
Okay, for sure. Kid Flash, want to introduce yourself and where you calling from?
DeJounte, calling from Renton, Washington. You feel me?
From Renton, Washington. Okay.
That's what's up.
Fuck Wittable. You want to introduce yourself and where you calling from?
Yo, what up? It's your boy Victor Measy, you know what I'm saying? Calling from Tacoma, Washington. Still representing that Cali life, though. Yuddy.
Right. It's your boy Rama Holly Kali, as you know. But so the first question I want to start off with is, what is one thing that you can do to improve as a person, a family, a group, a state, a nation, a world, or universe? You can take it yourself, but what is one thing that we can do to improve as a whole, or wherever you want to take it? Just what's one thing that we can do? We'll start off. What up, Crenshaw here too?
What do you do?
Before we get into that, since we're on the first question, Crenshaw, can you state your name and where you're calling from?
David Crenshaw, straight out of Texas, Arlington, Texas, where I'm at right now.
Most def. So again, the first question is, what is one thing that we can do to improve as a person, as a family, as a group, as a city, as a state, as a nation, as a world, or a universe? What is one thing that we can do to improve? We'll start off with Kid Flash. Go ahead. With DeJounte.
I think it's so different for everybody, where we can't just say what we can do better to help each other, like the help. You know what I'm saying? It's so different, but I think one thing is start judging everybody, based on just what people see, you know what I'm saying? People just look at things too things often and judge the person, you know what I'm saying? And they don't really understand or try to understand what people been through, you know what I'm saying? And just, he's that, he's this and he's that, because what you see, you know what I'm saying? I think that can change a lot of people's lives.
Okay, I feel it.
That's what's up.
BG.
Sorry. I think what was it, Kid Flash?
Yeah, DeJounte?
Yeah.
Yes,
I think he hit it damn near on the head, you know what I mean? Just by having that level of unbiased, you know what I mean? That also comes with a degree of love, being able to give off good, whether to have some type of bad intention. I mean, that's just the basic of things that we can all do to make it better for us all. You know what I mean? You're not losing by not hating on somebody. You're not losing by showing some good, intentions. Even if somebody don't give it back to you, you're still not using. You're still being a better person. You are a good person. Notify that. So like I said, I mean, a lot of that judgmental biasness, you know what I mean? to certain degrees. You know, it's a lot of misappropriation bullshit that goes on. Stuff happens to our culture, you know what I mean, that no other fucking race can relate to. But aside of that, you know, just keeping it 100, staying in your lane, and just real
You kind of
unbiased.
started to break up a little bit. What would you say at the end? I couldn't hear you.
Just being unbiased and giving, bro.
Okay. Okay. Crenshaw.
I think it got to start with us, man, as an individual. Of course, everybody has their own type of prejudices and stuff like that. But like far as like with family, I think we have to be a support system, starting in your own home, and then reach out to the community, do community events. You got to stay as a family. Like the United States has changed, man. It's a lot of diversity out here now, so you can't just be racist in any type of way. You know what I'm saying? You got mixed babies. You got people, wives that are white or Mexican or Hispanic or Native American, Chinese, Asian, whatever you want to call it. But the bias is always going to be there. It's been there for 40 years for me. But far as like what we need to do as a community, we gotta give back to the community. We gotta buy back. We gotta buy from the people that you know, your friends. Support your friends' groups or clothing lines or music, anything to do. I mean, you can't support everybody, but you can damn sure support your people. So it don't matter what they are, just as long as it's your people. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you bring that up. That's a big topic we're gonna get into a little bit later. But unfuckwittable, Victor Moan, you wanna jump in?
Yeah, man. I like everybody's answer. I think it's a little bit of all that. I'm a roll with the fact though of basically I think you can help other people by going deeper inside yourself and understanding who you are as an individual. I think one of the most important things is self-awareness, because to me, the more like self-aware you become, the less you will be judgmental, and you understand that you are a part of something that's bigger. Like it's not just you, you know what I'm saying? It's you and everybody else, which is ultimately, you know, I believe is all a part of actually one, you know what I'm saying? Of course you got other entities and stuff that want to see you, that don't want to see you, you know, succeed or whatever. But for the most part, I think one good way to help everybody else is to understand yourself. So then, you know, you can, because when you understand yourself, you can actually be yourself. You don't have to be out there pretending to be somebody else and, you know, acting like other things that you see on TV or things that they advertising or things that are constantly being bombarded, you know what I'm saying? Information and stuff being downloaded, and you ain't even really vibing with that. So the more you know, realize who you are, then you can, like I said, relay that message to people that want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna want to hear it. Everybody ain't gonna want your help. But for those who are willing to listen and you know, be basically those who are willing to listen, you know, you can help them and hope that they, you know, do the same thing that you did for them and just spread the love like that. So that's it though.
Okay.
That's what's up.
We're gonna go back in the same order. We're gonna go back to Kid Flash, DeZante, and I want to ask, what is a friend to you?
A friend is somebody that I don't have to call to do things with, activities, social activities. A friend is someone that is there for me unconditionally, someone that's is part of my family. You know what I'm saying? That someone I can trust without even thinking about the niggas gonna steal or betray me. You know, a real friend is just someone that is the bond is it's like part of your family. It's like your fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? That's what a true friend is, I think.
And before we move on, what is family to you?
Oh, family. Oh man. So family is like it's the mother's love. You know what I'm saying? What a mother is supposed to be like. You know what I'm saying? That type of love that she gives you, that's what family's supposed to be like. And family, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because the mother love is the strongest bond of all of them. Even the dad's love maybe, but I think the mom's love is the most. And a lot of people don't act like, you know, they don't give that unconditional love as a mom's do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care if you're related to me, but like you have that mama's love and your family. You know what I'm saying?
BG, what is a friend to you?
Oh man, yeah, man, that's kind of a touchy subject for me, because I'm pretty sure, like most of us, have been through some situations where you thought the people that you throw that label friend onto was your friends, and you took it for granted. I mean, you took it for everything it was, and they took it for granted. You know what I mean? So you get left out with it. So I don't really got friends anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't do a whole friendship. A friendship comes with so much more. I just take people as what they are. You know what I mean? So if you want to call it a friendship, I basically leave it to straight up. Oh, I know this dude. Because if anybody asks me, "Are you friends with him?" I'm like, nigga, I ain't his friend unless I roll with you. You know what I mean? Or unless it's that understanding bond, man. Because you can call a lot of people your friends, but if you go by that dictionary terminology of what a friend is, you'll find out that 90% of them cats ain't gonna meet that aspect. And I'm gonna save myself the heartache. You already know how I get down, KJ. Like shit, we've been rocking just original shit from day one. You know what I mean? Little kids, like I don't need nothing new. So a friend to me is just as good as saying, "Hi, sir," and I met you for the first time. I mean, shit, he could be a friend.
Okay, so what is family to you?
Family to me is the things that you said in stone, and I can only go by my own family. I can't go by the aspects of my cousins and uncles, and I mean everybody got all that shit. But when I think of family, like I definitely think about mine's first, my kids, my girl, my rock that I made. That's a part of a greater, bigger family. You know what I mean? Because we all know too, family do you dirty too. You know what I mean? Do you worse than some of the niggas on the streets would do you? Be 100% honest. So goes back to my original mantra about being friends. I really don't got that. And family is the solid shit that don't ever change up. It's been that. The reason why we family is because we started off as one. We didn't eventually become one. You know what I mean? That's what family is. It's just your straight up bond with the people that you can remember since you was a little kid. And even if you can't remember them, it's still part of your tribe. Like if you was your own tribe, rep that family.
I dig it. Crenshaw? Oh yeah, hold on. Let me unmute you first.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What is a friend to you?
A friend is definitely not my enemy.
Damn right about that.
A friend is a person you could trust. Someone for instance, like you. I met you in California through your cousin Fit. And we became good friends, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't kept in contact with you, was it about 10 years now? But we've stayed in contact. But we haven't talked every day and everything like that. But I consider you a friend, I spent, time around you in the studio and, making songs and stuff like that. I just see how you worked, and I really appreciated the way that you work. So I made you to one of my music friends, I guess I would say. And then, you know, as we got older, I see we turned into activists and stuff like that. So I consider you an activist friend also like that. But as far as friendship, a lot of my friends are from 25 years ago. People I met in middle school, like, you know, you say best friends and stuff like that. And I still got a couple of those still alive, you know. I have friends that are in prison, you know, so I do have friends. I'm not afraid, you know, to admit that, you know, my friends put up with my shit. And I put up with theirs. So I have no problem with friends, but, you know, like I said, they're not, you know, my friends are not my enemies. So yeah.
And what's family for you?
Family to me right now is my grandmother, both my grandmothers, my father, my mother, my brothers, my wife, and my son I have now. You know, I have a 5-year-old son. I really didn't know love before I had my son, you know, so so thank God for that. It made me realize I could have my own family, and, you know, got married, and about how many years ago? 5 years, maybe about 4 years ago. Now I was almost 40. So yeah, that's my family.
All right. Appreciate it. You. Oh, he got you on you. Victor Mall, what's your friends?
Well, like Crenshaw was saying, you know, I have, you know, some friends still in Cali. We don't talk often, but when we, you know, the love is still there. You feel me? A friend to me to be somebody that is trustworthy, and, you know, a friend is somebody, basically who you can trust, somebody you don't have to worry about like stabbing you in the back, or, you know, is always like there with you 50-50. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, when we go out and we chilling, you know what I'm saying? We more or less arguing over who gonna pay for it. Like, you know, I got you. Like, nah, bro, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I got you. You know, a friend is, and I don't have, you know, like BG was saying, I don't really have that many friends, especially being out here in Washington. Like, you know, like BG was saying, like, I don't really feel the need to make new friends like that. I do have a few associates, you know, one dude that I'm good with. Well, like I said, just gotta be like people that, you know, haven't like did you wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's the most important part, is like trust and loyalty, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't got that, then shit, you ain't really got nothing. You just an associate or somebody that, you know, I may do business with.
And what about family?
Family, on the other hand, you know, family is family. You know, is love. You know, to me, I'm the type of person that, even if we family, but I see like you was a grimy type person, I really wouldn't want to be around you that much, just because I know the type of person that you are. And it could even be like, I mean, there's been people that I personally cut off just because I seen they were grimy to other people. Like, and I just don't want to be around any type of negativity like that. You know what I'm saying? Because what that person go through, like, you know, I got some family members, you know, they grimy type people, and then like you with them, or you being around them, and then now you get caught up in some of that karma type stuff just because you with them. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I do understand that, you know, like some people say, like, no matter what family do, like, you know, we family, but I'm not like that. Like, nigga, you can't just stab me in the back and try to kill me and then think we gonna be cool. You can't just try to do, you know, my grandmother harm, you know, and always, you know, verbally abuse them or whatever when they don't deserve it and think we gonna be cool. Like, yeah, you still family, but to me, family can also sometimes even be just more of a title. You know what I'm saying? I think I got love for some of my old friends more than some of my family members. You know what I'm saying? And not my immediate family ultimately, but you know, I got some distant family that I haven't talked to in a long time or whatever, and it is what it is. No love lost, but you know, I think it's crazy right now too because there's a major disconnection from what family actually used to be. You know, back in the days, like, but especially my family, it was more gathering. You know, you had your reunions. You know. And I'm not really a big tradition person anymore, but you know, Christmas we get together, Thanksgiving, Easter, family is chilling, but you don't really see that no more. People are like, you know, that my auntie, she always be on that drama. Like every time she come around, it's drama and shit. And then, you know, it's like people is getting tired of it. People is more like, I'm on my own vibe and you can't kill my vibe. I'm not going to let you kill my vibe. People is big right now, not surrounding themselves with no type of energy. When back in the days, you knew your uncle was going to get drunk and cuss everybody out and it would be cool. You knew your auntie was going to, you know, do that backflip, do that cartwheel with the split after she done had a couple Henny shots. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be cool. But now people is like, nah, I don't really fuck with you like that. And ain't no love lost. I still love you, but I ain't really fucking with you like that. So, you know, it to me, it just all kind of depends on the situation. So I don't have like a definite answer for those questions, but that's just kind of my perception of the way I look at things, if that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Got you. And then the next question I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna let you guys pick the order. Whoever just feeling the answer or feeling like they got an answer can go first. What is one thing you can do to improve yourself?
Never stop learning. I mean, no matter what, it's anything you do, whether it be exercise, something like that, that's still learning. That's muscle memory. That's, you know, period. It's growth. Just never stop growing. Easy.
Just continue to become more, to become more self-aware. I mean, which, you know, to BG's point, you know, you know, when you think about becoming better you, if you're trying to work on all three of those aspects, you're going to end up, you know, being good, you know?
Right.
You are trying to improve.
I feel like, I think for me, is being more self-disciplined and not listening to myself, not listening to my body, what my mind wants, but what I actually need. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because I'm young. I'm 23 right now. So I'm being more disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Because without discipline, you can fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? And
that's right.
And being disciplined, it starts progress. You know what I'm saying? It starts, like, I just stopped smoking like this month. You know what I'm saying? And it's so hard right now. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got blunts all around him, bungs and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's so difficult, but I'm looking at my habits. I'm looking at what's confining me in my prison. You know what I'm saying? It's not enabling me to grow. And so, yeah, but being more self-disciplined in what you know that's controlling your life. Internet, your phones, Facebook, what's distracting you? You know what I'm saying? Them hoes, that booty, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, you know what I'm saying? What really matters, you know what I'm saying? when you turn everything off and you turn what matters, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, none of that shit matters. Likes, Instagram, none of that shit matters. But you know, but that discipline, it definitely got to be there, especially when you don't got a father around or parents, you know, supporting you and getting on you about shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the one that's looking at yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Crenshaw?
To me, you just gotta really love yourself, man. You gotta shine. A lot of people don't want to see you shine, and a lot of people don't want to see you make it. But you gotta love yourself first in order for other motherfuckers to love you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with discipline, don't back down, learn, listen. You know, it ain't, you know, don't interrupt motherfuckers, you know, let them talk, let people, you know, let people get their point of view, because that's what's going to be in the end. You know, everybody got to get their own point of view. Ain't nobody right or wrong, you know, when it comes down to it. And, you know, you can get into what me and you talked about a few weeks ago about, what were we talking about? The English language, casting spells on yourself.
Yep.
You know, stuff like that. And when you cast spells on yourself, you know, stuff like that. I mean, it's deeper than I want to go into right now, but yeah, just, you know, stuff like that. You can't, you know, what do you say? Taste what you spit, taste before you spit it out, you know. But yeah, just love yourself, man. You know, it don't matter who love you. It don't matter who want to be with you. Who don't. Like the young man said a while ago, he's 23 years old, man. He got a long way to go, you know.
Yes,
that's
sir.
good. You know, he's looking at himself. Far as smoking wise, he feel that's kind of a down to him, you know, at the time. But he evaluating himself, so that's good. Everybody needs to evaluate themselves and see what's going on, because, like you said, we'll be out there fucking with them bullshit ass women, have you in a whole nother situation. We easily distracted by, like they were saying, Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that. We have to use our platform. We have to, especially during these times right now. So, yeah, so love yourself and use your platform.
All right. Crenshaw, I'm going to stay with you real quick before we pass it on. Let me ask you, do you feel like, as far as the friends and family we were talking about earlier, do you feel like you get the amount of support? I don't really want to say you deserve, but you know what I mean? Do you feel like they support you as you would expect the amount your friends and family would support you?
It's hard to say, but support come with money. Support come with showing up.
Yeah.
Support comes with people understanding what the message is. A lot of people don't understand what the message is because they won't show up. A lot of people talk all this money shit, I got this and that, but when it comes to donating towards great causes or things that you got, you know, going on, they're not going to support you. I mean, you got people that'll support, but I'm talking about far as like, let's say we in our neighborhood, we know there's a struggling woman that just lost her job and she ain't got no food, she ain't got nothing. Now, who gonna take the initiative to say, hey, let's put our neighbors together, put some money together for this woman so she won't lose her house in our neighborhood because she's a good neighbor. You know, and, you know, everybody, or make a pantry for the neighbors or something like that. You know, you just got to think the way God would want you to think. You know, I'm kind of off the topic, you know, but yeah, friends and family, you know, I have, like they were saying a while ago, I have friends that are like family to me. You know what I'm saying? That I'm closer with than I am with family members. And like I can't remember what his name was. It was on there a while ago. He was saying about his aunt always showing out, and I'm going through the same thing right now. You know, my aunt does that shit every single time we have like a family event. She goes show out.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna say I know for a fact. I mean, just simply put, for sure. Fathers, mothers, aunts, friends. Per se, they all do the same thing. I don't have nobody like ill wishing on me. So I feel like they all do support me in the way I do deserve to be. Just nothing, no conceited aspect. I'm very fortunate to be in the positions that I'm in right now. So, sometimes when I'm around my friends or family members, they'll just sit back and see what I got going on and be like, man, I'm proud of you. And it comes from acquaintances and family too.
Yo, what up, fam? It's the boy Hali Kali.
That's why we're here talking about it. It's not the actual physical money, because the money don't mean shit.
Right, you gonna get out?
No, I'm not.
Wait, so you're not getting out of the car?
Do I have to? What was your name for the record?
Deputy. Okay. You got a license on
It's
it?
not my belief.
Deputy.
Tacos today, tacos tomorrow, taco every day. Hey,
either you with it or you not. This shit about to change everything.
You can't use dollar bills no more. You can't use no paper currency.
I don't think he's an idiot.
Niggas is still talking about slavery.
He's lost his fucking mind.
Us as a people, we're mentally trained to be crabs in a bucket.
Culture people, or people with culture, their culture comes first.
Life is awesome, man. I'm fucking ecstatic, bro.
But I tell you what, he's opened a lot of people's mind, like making people do a little more research than they already have.